In this video, we're going to look at how to approach a question on quadratic inequalities. So first of all, with this question here, we just make sure our coefficient of x squared is positive or negative. So a is equal to 1, so it's greater than 0. Next, if you can factorize, do that. And from there, obviously, you can use complete the square or the quadratic formula too. So we get our values of x is equal to -2 and x is equal to 7. However, with inequalities, you want to check a little bit more. So if it's greater than 0, it means the x values lie above and not on the x-axis. So I'll just draw this out here. You can put in the y value of -14 as well, just for presentation. So it lies outside to the left and the right of those values. If it was less than 0, it would mean the x values lie below the x-axis in this case. Okay, let's look at the inverse, we'll say. So a is equal to 1 is greater than 0. This was, again, just done to see if our parabola was a bucket or an n. So we'll factorize again. Same question. So we'll see that when it's less than 0, it means the x values lie on or below the x-axis. So if it's equal to as well, just remember that that would mean it's equal to and on the x-axis. I'll show that in a moment too. Picture looks okay, good enough. So as I said, it's less than 0, so the x values are below. I'm going to now just write down if you had a variation on this where it's actually less than or greater than and equal to. So as I said, for the first example, it would be above and on the x-axis. And for less than or equal to, below and also on the x-axis. And of course, you should probably just check this stuff with one of your graphing calculators. I would use GeoGebra or Desmos. And just check the questions when you're doing them in practice or revision and see if it makes sense. And just have a look at it in isolation, just this part, and you will become a lot more adept at solving the quadratic inequalities in terms of the algebra and in graphical terms. Using a graphing calculator in practice, of course, will clarify how to solve the inequalities and to find intersections as we did before.